All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the 94 Pours YouTube page. This is our 5th rendition of our Full Court Press podcast. Very excited about this one. Y'all know March is Women's Month, so we wanted to pay homage to some women winemakers, some women owners, and then one of our dope friends that happen to be Sierra. So tell them about what you do, your familiarity with the wine space and everything.
My name is Sierra. I am the owner and founder of si.masvinotastings. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook.
Tap in.
Yes, tap in. So what I do is in-home wine tastings. I bring the wine tasting experience to you, and I'm also currently doing virtual tastings every other Wednesday. So we're traveling the world by tasting each major wine region. So I just want to lose the stigma of wines. I know wine can be very intimidating. However, wine is really not that complicated. So I just want to lose the stigma of wine, help people build confidence in tasting and talking about wine, and just bring it to a more casual setting. Because I know for me, I love wine the most. I enjoy wine the most whenever I'm on my couch with my mom, sipping wine, or by myself, or with my cat. So, yeah.
Nah, and that's real dope. Like I said, we're gonna be paying homage to some women winemakers. So we're gonna try these wines. We know that's what y'all come for, to see what we drinking, and also to hear what we talking about. But y'all be talking about what we drinking in the comments. So let's get to it. So the first one we're gonna try is Mary Edwards Sauvignon Blanc. Tierra, you want to tell them about Sauvignon Blanc a little bit? Cause you really got the knowledge of.
Put me on
She goated.
So Sauvignon Blanc, it's based out of New Zealand. However, this one is from California, correct?
Russian River Valley.
So Sauv Blanc is going to be a white wine. It's going to be light-bodied, high acidity, and majority of Sauv Blancs have like notes of grapefruit, herbs, grassy notes. However, the ones from California, they're more tropical. So I'm assuming this one's going to have a little bit of pineapple. Sometimes I get banana. So let's see how it tastes.
See,
She nice.
yeah, she nice with it. That's why I tried to defer to her a little bit. My bad for putting you on the spot though. But Mary Edwards, she's one of the first winemakers in general that I've learned about. Just with my company, this is one of the most popular wines that we have, and they get to tell you about the story real quick. But yeah, I think she started back in 1971. She went to UC Davis, which is very known for their wine programs and everything like that. But yeah, we're gonna see how this tastes. How you feel about it? You tried it already?
I was waiting for y'all.
Okay, cool. And the label is super dope. I really like the label.
It looks like...
Yeah, green.
Yeah.
Green's my favorite color, so like that's beautiful.
It's interesting. I didn't know that about you. No.
You learn something every day.
Tastes like I bit into a pineapple. I don't know about y'all, but...
Yeah, the acidity is real high, but it's not like super overpowering, and it's a little sweeter than most Sauvignon Blancs that I had.
Sweet.
But like not in the best. Like it's really good.
I'm not gonna lie. This is like this will get you because it tastes really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it tastes really good. You can sip this.
Yeah, normally Sauvignon Blancs they're just like so sour.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, I feel like it has some body to it. Like it's not like really, really light. Like it has some body to it.
That's really good.
What's the price point of it?
Ooh. Okay, so it's not even crazy, but you can get it at Total Wine Central Market by $49.99. Yeah.
I spent that much on this stuff.
You said it's not that crazy? No,
That is crazy.
I mean.
So the wines that I feature in my tastings, they're more inexpensive ones. So I try to keep my wines between $10 to $15, just because a lot of people think they have to spend a lot of money on
It's a
good
chore.
quality of wine, but you can honestly find a good bottle of
100%.
$15.
Yep.
So, it's just about quality and not the price. But this one, I mean, it does taste like a $50
Yeah.
So
There's a reason it's
yeah,
so
I
good.
can't stand when bottles are expensive and they taste like crap.
And I'll definitely have like I probably spend between 15 to 25 on like my normal bottles. Sometimes I go splurge on something, but
Yeah.
I usually try to stay in that range. But I get a little discount on this. So
To me, a good spend is like 25. I feel like,
yeah.
It also depends on how much you drink wine, because I drink wine every day.
Yep.
So I'm not gonna spend $25 on a bottle every time I purchase wine.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
when I first started like really getting into wine, kinda was like Trader Joe's saved my life.
My mom.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's kick. So they actually have a Rhone wine, because next Wednesday,
Really?
I'm featuring Rhone wines on the virtual wine tasting. So
Okay.
they have a Rhone wine for $5.
Gotta go by there.
That's crazy.
It was okay.
Yeah.
She really likes it, but it's not, to try Rhone wines for the first time, I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay, that makes sense.
But after you tried Rhone wines, definitely try that one. It's only $5.
Shout out Trader Joe's, man.
My white boy used to always have them ready for me.
Man.
But yeah, so they already know how we first got into wine, Sierra. How did you first get into wine? Because it's really interesting to hear people's stories.
It is.
And go ahead, my bad.
No, you go ahead.
It's dope to see because you're one of those people that's not like you can tell if it's a genuine space you in, like. But to me, to Jordan, to like, that's one of the things about like your brand that stuck out is like you really love wine and what you do. Yeah, no, 100% like that. So yes, piggybacking off of Jordan's question, like what drew you to wine, but like admiring it from afar, like we definitely see that you're into this space and you love it. So yeah.
I would say I started drinking wine because of my mom.
Okay.
And then the field that I was in was forensic mental health, so it was like very stressful. So wine was like my coping mechanism. And then I went to Napa and Sonoma in December of 2018, and I did winery tours. And then like I drank wine, but I knew nothing about wine. I wasn't like really into it like that. But being in that wine country, like it's literally heaven on earth.
Changed your life.
Yes. And since then, like I just fell in love with wine. And
I love that.
it's history from there. I started learning on my own, going to wine bars, wineries. I took my level 1 WSET.
Okay.
She in it.
How was that?
It was pretty easy.
Yeah, that's how I heard.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to do the second level. I wanted to do it next month, but because my job is going to pay for it.
Yeah.
But we're going through some things with my job, so that's kind of on pause. I don't want to pay $100 out of my pocket.
No, fact. That's why I haven't took the test yet.
So yeah, it's just been nonstop from there, and wine is my happiness.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that later, but you want to know ours? Okay.
Yeah.
So mine's kind of the same thing. I just always seen my parents drinking wine growing up. It wasn't like excessive or anything, but I always see like a wine glass in the sink or them having a bottle of wine at dinner. But back then they were drinking like the cheap stuff, like so.
And that's okay. That's what my mom drank. She drank the cheap stuff.
Yeah.
She didn't know anything about it, but she drank it.
Yeah.
She even got my cat to start drinking wine.
Oh, that's hilarious. Nah, but so in college, broke college student stigma was for real with me. So I wasn't trying to go buy bottles and stuff all the time. So we would go to the gas station, get them little 4-pack, set her home, and be good to go. Drink about 3 of them, be good. And after I graduated, I was just applying everywhere. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I know I didn't want to go directly into the IT world because college was a drain. So I just wanted to do something for right now. And then I ended up getting a job at a wine distributor, and that's when it just skyrocketed because I started to learn about it and be around the people that's in this space, and it was pretty dope. Yeah.
Mine it's not the exact same as parents. Yes, my mom drank wine, but it was for sure, and we kind of touched on this off camera, but it was a recovery, kind of like how with your stressful job, it was like a coping mechanism. Mine was more so like, we just finished the game. I had to play a lot. I'm exhausted. Knees hurt, back hurt. So it's like, this is like, it's not liquor, but it takes the edge off and I can relax. And then from there, just once I got home from college, graduated, it was a conversation starter. Or like when the pandemic started, Jordan and I would get together and just watch the game, and a bottle would always be there. So yeah, it went from a recovery mechanism to more so a fellowship device now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like how you. I like that. 'Cause that's really what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't know, it just brings great conversation.
Man.
And just brings people together, and I don't know, it's just beautiful.
It no matter who you really like, you don't have to have anything in common with a circle of people. But if like a wine is y'all's common denominator, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I'd have been to so many wine bars which just had hour conversation with just the random people. Like,
And it's best to go by yourself, because I know I always go by myself, and that's whenever I meet people. So it's just,
yeah, and I like what you said earlier. It's just as far as breaking the stigma that wine has, as far as like, because it is some people that be on their high horse and just be acting snobbish.
Holier than that.
Yeah, exactly. But it's really a lot of dope people in the industry. Like, and it's wine is a thing where you can't know everything about it, and people are willing to like give you knowledge and like tell you about this, and it's not even like in a condescending way. It's just you'd be happy to share your knowledge about wine and stuff to people.
and it's like whenever you know a little bit about something, you appreciate it more. So that's, what I'm trying to do is just to feed you a little bit of knowledge, not like overbearing. Just a little bit, so you appreciate it more. You know what foods to pair with what wines, and like I was telling them, I like to use the term winegasm, because whenever you drink like a really good wine or pair that wine with like the perfect food, like it's just like a lot going on in your mouth, and it's
Fire.
freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Fire.
It is the best feeling ever.
Okay, what was the last wine that did that for you?
That's a dope question.
Yes.
Go ahead, because yeah.
I would say at work a couple of weeks ago, I tasted, what wine was that? I forgot, but it was an expensive wine. What was the freaking name? Sorry, I can't remember the name, but it was a cab from Napa, and it was amazing. Like,
Okay. You can never really go wrong with cab. So Jordan put me on to the whole orange wine spiel. Hadn't really messed with it at all. We were watching the game one day, and that's who brought a bottle to my house. We enjoyed it. The rest is history. But 100% New Noir, the Andre Mac.
I love him.
Since the day we had that's been 1A for me.
Real for real.
Bro, yeah, that's it for sure for me. What about you?
So I really forgot the name of this wine, but I think I was at Cork and Pig Tavern.
Okay.
And it was like this Italian wine, but I forgot what varietal it was, but it was amazing. Like, I got about 4 glasses. When I was like, I should have just bought a bottle.
Was it because it was amazing with the food, or was it just amazing by itself?
No, it was amazing by itself. Because I didn't even have any food. We just went up there to drink, and I was like, oh, no, this is good. Because everything else on their wine list, I was like, because it was like stuff I knew, and I was like, I don't like none of this stuff.
Like
So let me try this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me try this, and yeah, it was real good. But the Left Coast White Pinot Noir, I always got to plug it because that's my favorite wine ever so far. Just because it's a different, like, White Pinot Noir, it's amazing, and I'm gonna buy it every time I go to the store.
What was the sweet one from Blue Ostrich also?
I think it was a Dolcetto.
Serenity or Serendipity or something.
I don't remember. I didn't have that one though.
That was fire too. I don't know about top 5 or anything, but it was really good.
It's crazy because I don't really like sweet wines, but whenever I go to wineries, I like their sweet
Me too.
wines.
Man.
Like, that's the wine that I prefer the most, are their sweet wines over like their drier ones, which is crazy because I don't drink sweet wine.
Me
unless I'm
either.
at a winery.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like at home, I'm not gonna try a sweet wine. I don't know why.
Because I feel like the ones that at the stores are too sweet.
Yeah.
They literally taste like you're drinking grape juice. But
This
the
is-
wines that are nicely be.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the right balance.
Yeah, it's a huge difference.
So when exactly did you start your company?
I started. So I had my first in-home wine tasting in June of 2020. It was for my mom's birthday.
Okay.
And then since then, I was doing wine tastings. So I got my business name in July, I want to say, of 2020.
Okay.
I got my LLC in January of 2021.
Love that.
So I guess 2021, I don't know.
I mean, technically 2020.
Yeah.
So almost 2 years.
Yeah, so I'm doing this because my goal is to have my own wine lounge plus another additive that doesn't exist. So that's why I'm trying to like hurry up and come out with it. But it takes time.
No, for sure.
It takes time.
Yeah, trust us. We definitely know.
Yeah, you can't rush wine, bro.
Yeah, and that's what's amazing.
Yeah.
You get to be patient with wine. So it's like, I know as humans we're impatient people.
Yes.
We want it to happen
Especially
overnight.
like this day and age. Just want it now.
But making wine, it's literally a freaking process, and you have to be patient. So
To me, it's a process unless you're like in the NBA and have
connect.
or
Yeah.
can go buy 400 acres
Yeah.
in California.
But
like,
even then, so like CJ McCullum, he just bought like 318 acres up in Oregon, and he was on Knucklehead's podcast, and he was talking about like the process that he got to go through. Like he just bought the land like last year, and he says tasting room probably not gonna be open until about 3 years. And it's just it's a process.
You gotta have the capital.
Yeah, and then you gotta have. I mean, because he wants all his new because his previous wine came from it's Ellison Vineyard, something like that. But he wanted his next wines to come from his own vineyard. So,
It does take time to get the grapes going.
like minimum 2 years.
And then you have to let them age for 12 months,
Yeah.
and then bottle and all that stuff. So
It's a process, but that's why I like to sip and enjoy my wines because I like, dang, this is a process.
it
Like, bro.
is, and it's art, and it's just I don't know. And each wine tastes totally different. So you can have
Yeah.
the same wine but a different
Man.
vintage, and it tastes totally different. So there was a rosé that I liked at Total Wine. It was Samuel Roberts Rosé. They were out of Oregon. They also had a really good Pinot. So their
Oregon Pinots are my favorite.
Yes. So their rosé was made out of their Pinot Noir, and I would always tell people to buy that Pinot Noir rosé,
rosé?
and they would love it. And then the 2020 vintage was just.
Yeah.
I was so upset. I was like, this is not the same. Even
Yeah.
the color was different. Like it
Yep.
was a very artificial looking color, like a
That's bad.
really dark pink, and
Yeah, I remember I had went down to Austin Winery, and they were just talking about how a lot of the grapes and the crops and stuff got messed up because of the fires out on the West Coast. So, like, the ones that did come out, even when they weren't that good, like the 2021, it wasn't that
That
good.
sucks.
But yeah, the terroir, it makes a lot of difference. Like,
Being I consider myself a thinker, but I love wine because it shows you how much planning had to go into this bottle you're drinking. It's like you said, 2 years minimum for grapes, 12 months to age, bottling, and then once you release that, then what's next year's gonna look like?
yeah.
It's like you've got to plan this out years in advance, and it's like that takes strategic thinking. I love that.
Yeah, I respect winemakers, but I couldn't do it. Like, the science behind it, it's cool though. It's very dope. Like, I do want to shout out a winemaker and just see the whole process behind it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's super dope, but nah, I couldn't do that myself, bro. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot.
it is.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, and I'm dumb when it comes to science, so it's hard for me to get into the science part of wine.
We are dumb when it comes to science. Not just you.
So when people ask me questions about the science part, I'm like,
Yep.
I can tell you the simple stuff. But
yeah,
nah.
the simple stuff, but when it comes down to I
Yeah.
just can't do it.
Yep.
Like, I love telling people how orange wine is made. It'd be so dope to me. Like, So they take the skin off the white grapes, and then they put the skins back in there. That's what make it.
Talk heavy.
Make the orange wine.
Okay. So I guess is orange. I wonder if orange wine is different than Ramato. Because I know Ramato is slightly fermented with the skin, like white grapes. So I guess it's a different process.
It's slightly fermented.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or no, it's fermented with the skin. Like Mary J. Blige's Sun Goddess Pinot Grigio.
I want to try that.
Pink. It's actually really good.
Yeah, really.
I was impressed.
Because it's a
Sauv Blanc and
That was on our
Grigio
list for
are
sure.
good.
And I think it's dope that her stuff is out of Italy too.
Yeah, and it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think it was gonna be that good because it's like she's a
Yeah,
celebrity. But
Putting her face on the bottle.
Yeah.
It's actually really good.
We've had our talks
No, for sure.
about the celebrity wine.
I don't like the
facing.
bad rap it gets though.
Yeah.
Like I think celebrity wines get a bad rap. I wish I understand most of them, but like I say like D-Wade, CJ McCollum, even Mary, like they actually
Legit.
they be in the process and like they actually care about the wine space too.
Yeah. And John Legend's wine is good.
Yes, that's what I should have
We
said
tried
that because I tried. Yeah, we tried that
one
last week.
last episode.
The
I
cow.
only had the less expensive.
Yes, that's the one we
I
had.
haven't had the super expensive.
Yeah, I want to try that one. I think, but the Lexus Smith one was good.
It was.
Yeah,
It wasn't that cheap. It was like $20.
it was 20. Yup.
What was the what was that bottle we tried with the it was House of Brown.
Was it the
It was a House of Brown Chardonnay.
Chardonnay?
It was good
The
to
one
me.
with the lady's face?
Man, that was good to me.
That was good. I haven't tried it. I
That was
gonna
solid
feature
to
that
me.
in my, Black History Month, but I didn't.
Yeah, that one was real good, and their story is pretty cool. Like so like the regular winery is just that family, the Brown, but then the House of Brown it's 14 different winemakers, and that's
all women, right?
Yeah, it's all women, and yeah, their story is pretty dope.
Yep.
Because they have a higher end and then the
Yeah,
lower end, which is not even like lower end.
it's not.
Because that Chardonnay is like $25.
Yep.
I think that's why I didn't get it. So I was like,
Yeah, I'm caught it on sale though with the Black History Month. You know how they do. Yeah. We can go ahead and try this next one that you
I'm
brought.
going to do the imagery.
Yeah.
Okay. So next is a Pinot Noir imagery from California. So the winemaker is Jamie Benzinger. She's a second generation. So her dad initially was making the wine, and he retired a couple years ago, and so she took over. So it's from California. It's actually a Pinot Noir with a low percentage of Petit Verdot. So it is going to have a little bit more body to it and spice than a typical Pinot Noir.
So Benzinger, I feel like I've seen like
Yes.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Like the name on the
Yeah.
actual bottle. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't think I've ever tried one of their wines before, but yeah, it definitely sounds familiar.
And this bottle it was almost $12, so it's like $11.90 something.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
like less inexpensive bottle. It definitely doesn't smell like a Pinot at all.
It doesn't. It almost smell like a Shiraz to me. Yeah, it's super peppery. I like it though.
I just want to eat pizza with it. Like
That would be fire with
Yes.
this.
I love their black cat
Ooh.
pizza.
I
I
have
love
it.
their
Yeah,
pepperoni
expensive.
mushroom.
I'm a Mama's Pizzas person. Mama- yeah, Mama's-
That's gonna make me gain
Mama's
pounds in one day.
Mama's Pizza
So
has
I've been wanting to try black cake, but I just that price it's
They
expensive.
are
So I had
expensive.
but now that you said it's good, I'm definitely gonna try it.
Yes.
I had to see if somebody else went before I went to go try it.
They're good. They're good. I had a specialty pizza there. It had like it was like an elote one. It had like
Oh, that
Takis
sounds
on
fire.
it and corn and like the cream and the
Damn.
Parmesan. Interesting.
That sounds fire.
Pizza and wine. It's my happy place.
That's a shirt.
What is y'all's like?
That's a shirt.
So what?
Pizza and wine is my happy place. That's
Oh.
a shirt.
Like, I honestly gained a lot of weight in the past few months just 'cause I've eaten so So much pizza.
That's adulthood, yo.
I love pizza. So what is y'all's like favorite wine and food pairing?
I like Southern food, like a lot of Southern food. So anything red for the most part is like if I can pick something not too bitter. Jordan's been like Pistol Grip has been like what I've been drinking a lot. It's a cab, but Bordeaux, Jordan kind of got me into it. Yeah, Bordeaux, Jordan got me into it a lot, just trying it. But yeah, I would say probably Bordeaux with some Southern food, some catfish, something like that.
Interesting. So I've been real heavy on white wines lately. So I either do that white Pinot Noir or like a Sauvignon Blanc with just some pasta. Like pasta and wine is like pasta and white wine is like my go-to.
Good.
Like pasta with like red sauce or pasta?
White sauce, mostly white sauce. Yeah.
What about you?
She with the pizza. The pizza wine.
You did say pizza.
So, especially with the red wine. So Italian wines, I'm not a huge Italian wine fan.
Really?
I can only drink Italians with food. I can't drink them by themselves.
I can see that.
So acidic. So I'll do a nice like pizza with like a Chianti or super Tuscan or with pasta. Or even this would go good with pizza.
I love Italian wines. Like I love them. I think because that's the first region I really like start learning about too. That definitely plays a big part into it. Yeah, I wanna go back. I'm gonna go somewhere. No, I said I want to.
Oh, I just said I want to go back.
No.
So like, where is you guys' I guess like bucket list 1A spot to travel just for wine?
The Rhone Valley, which I'm excited that next Wednesday I'm doing my free virtual wine tasting in the Rhone Valley.
Hell yeah!
So their wines are the Wine Bible. She quotes it as savage-like flavors, which I love the way she.
Yeah, we gotta get back reading it, bro.
Man,
Y'all have the Wine Bible?
Yeah, we got it.
Mm-hmm.
That shit, like I read that more than the actual Bible. But then Jesus made wine.
Yeah, that's my favorite quote.
Man.
You need to put that on the shirt.
So I posted something on my Instagram saying Jesus drank wine, and then this girl, she was like, he didn't drink wine, he just turned wine into water, and
I'm like, he didn't do all that and not drink it,
I'm
dog.
like, but the
Bro.
Bible is everything that Jesus did. Like he could have taken a sip of it.
Yeah.
Man.
I do have a shirt that says Jesus. I think it was Jesus drank wine. Jesus made wine. But yeah. And it's all in portions. Like it's not like we're getting shit faced.
I was about to say down in the bottle.
Yeah.
Don't let Joe tell it. That's dope. What about you, Joe?
Somewhere in Italy. So either Veneto or I like Sicilian wines a lot too. So somewhere out there for sure.
Mine not far from there, but like I think it's Venice. Venice.
Yeah, Veneto.
Boats.
Yeah.
Bro, that's it.
Yeah.
I think it's because of more like it's
Bro, it's the boat.
pretty.
I just want to go get on the boat. I want to go eat on the boat and drink wine. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, so my uncle has like he has like an airport transfer business, and I help him out sometimes. So I pick up people from like they live over by TCU, take them to the airport. And I was taking this one couple one time, and I was just asking where they were going, and they were telling me about the vacation they was finna do. So this is like what I want to do for my like 38th birthday. Don't ask me why that number, it was random.
You're specific, bro.
So every year they go on a 2-week cruise with like 6 other couples, other friends, like up and down a river in Italy, and they just stop by different wineries. And I was like, yeah, that's definitely on my bucket list and what I want to do.
Bro.
Exactly.
Like
2 weeks is
So I know people are traveling out of the country right now, but I don't feel comfortable just because COVID. Like,
Yeah.
you just never know. But I'm like, if I go to France with my mom and my daughter, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Man.
Like, I'm not going gonna go out of the country unless it's with my mom and daughter because I know, like, I'd rather be stuck out in France with them.
Hell yeah. Traveling to me is like, now that we're adults, is like what you asked the question like what pairs with wine, but like traveling does to me. Like just bro, like going anywhere, even if it's in the U.S. Like when we went to Oklahoma, it was like we was drinking wine and we could have been drinking anything else, but it was just a
taste
man.
That is my goal, is to like go to different states and like taste their wines that they make. So I went to Arizona for the Rangers spring training in 2020.
Okay.
And we were staying in Phoenix, and then
I love Phoenix.
Sunday,
I love Phoenix.
I was born in Arizona.
Oh, really?
I love
actually, Arizona was in my dream last night.
Bro.
That's crazy.
So we, I Googled wineries around Arizona. So we actually drove like 2 hours to some wineries. They actually have like a road with like wineries.
Okay.
So we went to 2 or 3 different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's how I was thinking. I was thinking like, dang, how they get
It's not a place to grow grapes.
Yeah.
But we drove, like the drive was beautiful, and then we stopped in Sedona. And
did you go like visit Scottsdale at all?
yes, we had dinner in Scottsdale, so I love Scottsdale.
It's
It
beautiful.
reminds me of Frisco.
It lucky does.
So
Yeah.
if I moved to Arizona, it'd be Scottsdale because it's similar to like the Plano, Frisco area, and Phoenix is like Dallas.
Scottsdale
that's
is like
facts.
It's Surprise, Arizona, where the Rangers spring training is at Fort Worth.
man.
Nah, Arizona is like, well, Phoenix is top 3 cities I've been to, like legit.
I love it. Like it's so beautiful, the mountains.
Yeah, it's dope out there.
I like the stucco houses.
Yes.
I love that. Like you nowhere out here. I mean, there's a few by Joe Pool Lake, but like they're everywhere out there.
And cacti are so cute.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Like I didn't realize how much
it's
I
cool.
love them until I went out there. I was like, oh, they're so cute.
Nah, I remember when I went to Cabo, we did like a cactus tour. It was interesting. But they was telling, we had some cactus water, which was dope. But they was telling us how like the cactus age and like each of the arms is like 10 years or something like that. Yeah, it was pretty. We seen some old cacti.
You ever got hit by one or touched one?
I did.
It hurts, bro.
It was my whole hand.
Dang,
I
what
was
you
a
do?
kid. I was a
Okay.
kid. Well, I was, probably like 10 years old.
Yeah.
And it literally, like, I barely touched it, and it just, like, went.
Stuck into, bro, like, and it's a shock that goes through your body, like, wherever you hit it or,
Nah.
bro, like, it'll stand you straight up, like, it hurts, bro.
Did you do that multiple times as a kid?
Just being mischievous, like, hey, don't touch that, and then
Yeah.
it's like,
Let me see what it's like.
man, yeah, it hurts for sure.
I guess I better finish this class. I was going to have you introduce
The Rioja,
Go ahead and introduce it, B.
who we got? Can you pass it to me? Who's the owner on this one, Jody Joe? Last bottle of Rioja.
I forgot their name, but I just know it's all.
Another all women. Shout out to women for.
Yeah, it's women owned, women winemaker.
Big shout out to women.
Yeah, it's Spanish wine. Land is the brand name. Is that a
Well,
Rioja?
They even break down like,
I see. Like,
man, how it's like aged maybe at the back. That's super dope.
Oh yeah, that's the reserve one too.
so it's Tempranillo. Is it just Tempranillo, or is it?
I believe it's just Tempranillo. Is it? What's the alcohol?
14.5.
Oh damn, I ain't look at
So
that.
that's like the highest of still wine. Because I feel like the highest in still wine is like 15.
15.2 is the
45.
legal.
This is
Yeah.
all women too, right? This is all women too, right?
Yeah.
Lime.
I love it.
Lime?
Okay, ladies.
Lime.
So what made you want to be one of the bottles we unbottled on court?
I just think it was dope how it was a woman wine owner and then the winemaker too. Just like we was talking about, it's like 2% of black people that's winemakers or that's wine professionals in period. in the industry, I just wanted to highlight, another minority in the industry, because that's my whole reason for wanting to start a wine company in general, just to make it more comfortable for everybody. And I think getting more minorities in it will definitely do that.
Something else that's like, even sitting here now, that's House of Brown, all women. All women.
Yeah.
It's like that's dope to see that trend, like, because I wasn't aware of that. So I like that. I love that. Shout out to women.
How you feel about like Tempranillos? Do you like?
I like Tempranillos. I enjoy them. I don't drink them often. Well, I feel like I drink them more than I do Italian.
Yeah. Okay. I really don't like Italians. Okay.
It's just like I have to have a meal ready
I feel
for
you.
Italian.
Okay.
It's just, they're
I honestly can't feel that.
and I have really
I'm trying to
bad
think
acid
what.
reflux and
Yeah.
So, and those wines are very acidic, and I'm just like, I have to take like a ton before I drink it.
I guess I do drink most Italian wines with something, except for that orange wine, Lunaria,
Oh, so
Pinot
fire.
Grigio. It's fire.
It's
Lunaria is the brand name. It's a Pinot Grigio, but it's an orange Pinot Grigio.
Bro, like, for my birthday,
Got
like, I don't need nothing else.
you. Got you on the case, brother.
Give me some orange wine.
Do you like Texas Tempranillos?
Only if it's from
The Hot Plains.
the Lubbock area. Any Texas wines that's not, well, I haven't tried Texas wines from like by the Oklahoma area, like where you went. But I know like Texas wines from like the Fredericksburg area. It's just not what that is.
So the place we went to, Blue Ostrich, they get most of their wines from the Hot Plains.
Okay.
But like their Cabernet, they do like on site, and that was one of the best cabs I ever had.
They have a real ostrich. A few.
Oh yeah, it's a
there.
legit. It's legit an ostrich farm too. It's crazy.
So cool. It's so cool.
I think there's a winery or an area in Texas. I don't know if it's Fredericksburg, but it's Llamas, and I think you drink wine.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it though.
Llamas and just like rum with the llamas.
Damn.
Because like whenever people get under the influence,
Yeah.
Stupid shit.
I mean,
I think llamas is chill.
That's the
The
name of the
ostriches,
game.
them ostriches though, man, I was not trying to go buy them.
Nah, bro, so like even Kevin Hart's whole little ostrich story, like you still don't think they're that big, bro. That thing was like
Yeah, bro.
like a basketball goal.
Yeah, it's like they like 9 feet, I think.
Bro,
Yeah, legit.
yeah, I'm good.
And I don't fool with birds like that anyway, because I think they low key dinosaurs. So I'm just scared of them. Just a little bit.
birds are like cats. They just do whatever they want.
They got them on their own.
Yeah, like they just, if they feel like being mean, they're mean.
That's scary.
Who wants support?
You got it.
I'm about to say, y'all.
So real. Do y'all drink Tempranillo often? This one is.
No, not really. I'm excited to try this.
Nah, it's good. My dad likes Tempranillo a lot, so I try to get him some every now and then. And it's a lot of organic
Thank you.
wines that use Tempranillo grapes.
Is this one organic?
No, that one's not organic,
Okay.
technically.
How do you feel about organic wines?
Well, I just know the process behind like how they deem stuff organic, and it don't make sense to me. So I really don't care too much more. I mean, but I like a lot of wines that's technically organic, but
I've tried 3 wines that were organic. I didn't like 2 out of the 3. And one of them was actually like a Rhone blend, a GSM blend.
I love GSM blends.
And it was not.
Damn.
And it's like my favorite, but it was high in alcohol, and it was like very.
Too much?
Yeah, it was like not well balanced. And then the other one was a the other one was a Sauv Blanc. It was actually good.
What's your favorite varietal?
Just one.
Well, you name a couple.
Yeah, I was about to say she.
Well, my favorite is like the GSM blend because that's
Yes.
Rhone.
This is mine too.
Yeah, that's the Rhone Valley. But if one varietal, I've never thought about.
Really?
He be
I'm not a
hitting you
big
with
cab person. I feel like cab is too like cliche for Americans.
it's like the intro one. No, I take that back. My intro one was like, what's the White Zinfandel?
Oh, okay.
But cab is like for sure like.
Ain't no wrong with little White Zinfandel. I
That
can't
was
drink
like
it no more.
college like.
I don't think I've ever had white.
Really?
Don't.
Nah, we used to.
Sierra don't.
There's people at my job that ask for it. I'm like, we don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
it's really juice, like for real.
No, it's juice with rubbing alcohol poured into it. It's like when you're in college, you don't know that.
All that reserve ones.
Do y'all ever like get so obsessed with the nose that you don't want to drink it?
You just hold it.
I never got that obsessed over it, but I do be interested in the nose.
I do. Like it just smells so good that like.
Like one time me and my coworker went to his wine bar, and the bartender, she like just poured us 2 different wines, but we thought it was the same wine, and she just told us to do a blind tasting. So I smelled mine. I'm like, it smells like a Sauvignon Blanc. And then my coworker was smelling his. He said, this smells like Skittles. And I was like, wait, what, bro? We cannot have the same one. We do not have the same one. But he had like a pet net. It was a pet net, and it legit smelled like Skittles. I thought he was tripping.
Damn.
And it was a pet net. What is it? How you say it for real? It's a sort of a natural wine. It's a petite natural wine. And I'm gonna give you a bottle. I'm gonna definitely give you a bottle because we have a lot at work. But if you ever see like any wines that got all that stuff at the bottom, like it looks like cloudy, almost like if you see a sake that's not filtered, it kind of looks like that. But it's real good though. I promise. I promise. I'm gonna let you try a bottle for sure. It definitely is though.
It smells so good.
Yeah, it is
Did you
good.
drink that much, or did I not pour you that much?
No,
Nah,
you
he
def-
probably drank that much.
I'm saying like.
I was trying to tell people look at B glass the whole time.
Going back to my conversation fellowship device.
Yeah.
I love that.
Listening to y'all talk, I'm fellowshipping with my device.
I'm not taking a sip 'cause it just smells so good.
I've been open.
What notes you getting just off the nose?
I kind of get
It's
like
fire.
baking spice.
Okay.
I'm like blackberry.
Nah, definitely blackberry.
But this is good.
I get like dark cherry, kind of like so I don't know I forgot what they're called, but the cherries that they put in old fashioned. So it's expensive ass cherry. It's like $20 a jar.
Dang, they that much? I did not know that.
$20 a jar.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm smelling. What are they called? Not maraschino, because those are like the cheap red cherries. I forgot what they're called. Lorado.
Okay.
What's the price point?
Yeah, so this one actually doesn't have, like I said earlier, I said that one didn't have a bad price point. This one really doesn't have a bad price point. It's $20.
That's good.
Yeah, you can get it at Whole Foods for sure. Some Central Markets have it as well. And it's like the 10th anniversary, something like that. So like this vintage bottles has like it comes with a wine opener. So it's another.
It's so good. Actually, my least favorite is the image.
What was your favorite one?
The first one for sure.
I like both.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, they're totally different. But I wouldn't buy that though,
Cause yeah,
like for for Sauv
That is crazy
Blanc,
for a Sauv Blanc.
that is really high. Like, I don't think Sauv Blanc should be more than $25.
Man, her Pinot Noir is crazy. The price went on.
I like
12 is like $11.99.
Yeah.
I like the first one for sure, but I'm not gonna lie. Sierra got me wanting to try the imagery with like
The pizza.
Yes, now that
Yeah.
would definitely be a Winegasm.
yeah, like
That
some
would
pizza,
definitely-
some.
I think I am gonna go to Black Cat Pizza.
Man.
Get their pepperoni mushrooms, my favorite.
Okay,
I'm a big mushroom guy.
you are.
I love mushrooms. I didn't
hold up.
I didn't
So
growing up, but I
You
love
found out
mushrooms.
green was my. I did not. I thought you hated mushrooms.
Oh no.
No. Like I'll eat anything else, but like
Bro, okay, do you really hate mushrooms though? It's so many different types,
There
bro.
is. Like,
Okay, so-
portobello is
okay.
like a steak.
okay, so to eat them, like, and I'm not trying to be funny at all, but like I gotta know they're not in my food.
I feel you. That's how I was when I was little. But like now, I like really love mushrooms.
Bro, I'll eat spinach, I'll eat squash, I'll eat anything else. Olive sometimes.
I can't fool with olive.
Sometimes.
Not even Katamala. I feel like Katamala olives are the easiest olives to eat.
Some they
I
got.
wouldn't even try them, so I don't know.
Katamala olives are
Okay, I might. Is that the black ones?
They're like the Mediterranean ones. They're like the purplish.
Okay, I got you.
So like black olives, like that are on Supreme Pizza.
I feel like those are an acquired taste. Like I
Yeah,
feel
I'm
like
good.
the easiest olives are first Katamala and then green.
Mm-hmm.
And then black is like an acquired. Like that's like sophisticated.
And the only times I've really eaten olives like that has been like on a almost like a skewer with cheese. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
never been just yeah.
That dirty martini.
Man. Yeah, but I'm not gonna eat an olive out of it. I'm gonna leave it in the bottom of it. Yeah.
Supposed to eat the blue cheese olive and just sip it.
That does sound fire.
I guess.
Martini.
I'm not fooling with it.
See, cheese, I don't need nothing else, but like an olive, bro, it's got to be paired with something.
Yeah.
Just like you said, it's to me, it's an acquired taste.
In mushrooms, it is a texture thing, so I understand why people like mushrooms because it is kind of like slimy.
My thing with mushrooms, like it kind of takes the flavor of everything, whatever is in. So like, how y'all don't like it?
It really doesn't have any flavor.
Like it's, I don't know.
It's a texture thing.
Bro, it's texture, and then
I
it's
think
like
the texture is cool. I think I like
Really?
it.
I don't like slimy stuff, bro. Like
I feel
anything. It took me forever to get into squash.
Oh yeah. 'cause then
So
you,
like,
saute
squash has to be
it.
made right. That it has to be made right.
Yeah, it's definitely a texture thing with me. So like I have yeah. Oysters, no.
I did oysters in one of my virtual tastings.
Really?
It was whenever we were tasting Bordeaux.
Okay.
And it wasn't like the authentic like slurp oysters. It was the
I was
Out
a
of
chop
the-
oil.
yeah.
Okay.
And even that, I was just
Couldn't
like,
do it.
Oh, you couldn't do
I
it?
had one, but I did eat the escargot.
Oh no. See, I don't think I could do the escargot.
So like,
But it was the way that they had it. It was like an olive oil with like pesto.
That
And I
sounds
ate
fire.
a little bit of
See,
it.
I think like B said, you gotta tell me. You just tell
it
me
can't
that's
be
not
in
what
there.
that
Yeah.
is.
If you say it's chicken and pesto, but like, man,
I like oysters though. Like, I legit just tried oysters for the first time last year.
I'm allergic to shellfish.
But you
now,
got so I have to eat them with a cracker, like, cause it contrasts the texture where it's fire, bro.
Nah.
Little lemon juice,
Tabasco.
Tabasco, yeah, it's fire, bro.
I want to try
I didn't
it.
think I was gonna like it. I was forced to try it. I was like, oh no, this is
So
fire.
nasty when people
No, it
slurp
is.
Bro, I used to eat.
But see, I just put it on the cracker. Boom, we
It looks
good.
like you're eating a tongue.
That's exactly what it looks like. Bro, like, I used to eat shellfish all the time, but like, once I got allergic to it,
So you can't eat it.
nothing.
Can you be around it?
I can be around it, I just can't eat it.
Oh, okay. I mean, mean, that's sad, but
Shrimp,
it ain't
crab
crazy.
legs, shrimp, crab legs, oyster.
Bro, bro, that's messed up, bro.
Nah, but like honestly though, like it made me like chicken, salmon, fish. That's pretty much what I eat.
Yeah. I fool with it.
What about beef?
Steak, I for sure love steak. Shit, you gotta figure out what you can eat. If something like seafood gets cut out,
Yeah.
like you only got so many options.
Lamb and Pinot is another one of my favorite combinations. Lamb and Pinot.
Okay. You nice, ain't it?
I had Mediterranean food one night, and it was like the Euro meat, the lamb. And I had it with the red, but I can't remember what the red was.
It was good. Damn.
I want to say it was a Pinot.
Yeah.
I was doing a side-by-side tasting of Oregon Pinot and California Pinot. And then I had Mediterranean that night.
Oh, yeah, that.
So it was a Pinot, and it was really good.
It's fire.
I think I had it with the Oregon, because I prefer Oregon over
Yeah,
California.
same, for sure.
Because that Oregon is more like Burgundy of France.
Okay.
Because California Pinots are very fruity, fruit forward.
I haven't tried too many Burgundy wines. The ones I've had, I like for the most part. I know I had one in Chicago that was fire.
Elegance.
Man.
Romantic.
Nah, for sure. But yeah, so it's gonna be almost a wrap. We gonna plug a couple stuff. So stay tuned. Nah, but go ahead and plug your stuff one more time.
Yeah, we definitely want to show love. Thanks Sierra again for taking time out of her day, pulling up on us, doing this because she really didn't have to. There's somebody already kind of established in the wine industry, and again, yeah, man, she didn't have to come do this. So yeah, we want to use this, I guess, little segment to plug her brand, what she's doing, what she's pouring herself into. So while you showing us love, go over to her page, her platform, show her some love too. So yeah.
Already.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really means a lot to me for you guys to invite me out here.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure. We appreciate it, man.
Nah, like I said, your stuff is real dope. Like I participated in her virtual wine tasting,
Yes, sir.
which is all good.
We got you at the next one. We got you at the next one.
I would have engaged you more
Yeah.
if I would have seen you, but I didn't.
Nah, but it was real dope, and I like how you was talking to everybody, and
He did
it
text
just
me after that.
It's just real cool, like
He was like, this was dope.
This is real cool to see how you like have built a community so far, and and how you engage with people, and you really know what you're talking about.
Man.
It's dope.
Guys, hope we can do this again. I would love maybe my next
Bro, for
virtual
sure.
tasting. I can do it here.
For sure.
Hey, we definitely
got
with
you.
that. Definitely
We
with
got
that.
you. So before you leave, you want to give it to her, Joe? We got a little gift for you too.
You got longer on.
Your own,
I got a shirt.
Your own small pour
And
shirt.
it's good material.
Man.
I love soft t-shirts. I'm a sucker for soft t-shirts.
We, absolutely,
No
man.
problem,
Thank you
no
for
problem.
pulling up on us. Thank y'all for tapping back in. You say that's a wrap for EP5, Jody Joe?
Yes, that's a wrap. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on IG,
All
Twitter,
platforms.
everything, 94 Ports, everything. Sarah, plug yours in one more time.
si.masvinotastings, si.masvinotastings.com.
Get over there.
si.masvinotastings on IG.
Yeah, so definitely reach out to her if y'all want some virtual wine tastings or in-home wine tastings. And yeah, man, that's a wrap for episode 5. Appreciate y'all.
Show love,
And
man.
yeah, we out.
Cheers.
My last little bit.
That was dope.